So we talked a little bit about etiquette and a little bit about taking the room a little bit at a time. So now let's talk about a little bit of how do we go and approach and work, actually physically work the room. What, does anybody have any ideas what you, just tell me what you do to work the room at this point. Does anybody have anybody that wants to share? No.
I'll share.
Okay.
Even though I'm shy, no, I'm not really shy, but I usually, when I go to after hour events, I typically go to the people that I know first. And usually they have people that I don't know. And so that's how I start working the room, because then whoever's party I crash, then they end up leaving and then I get to talk to whoever that new person is.
That works great. The only thing I would add to that is ask your friends, whoever you see, tell them who you're looking for, just like we were talking about before. So if they know, do you know anybody in the room who is da-da-da-da? Or do you know Sam over here? Could you introduce me? So that's absolutely one of the ways to do it. The other way is most of you saw how I went around and just introduced myself. Do many of you do that when you go to a networking event? Okay. Is that uncomfortable for you, or is it comfortable?
No, I was going to share that on many of the events that I go to, I'm at a reserved table. And I always make a point of introducing myself to everyone at the table. That's one way to get to know 7 or 9 other people. And notice how many at a table who just sit there and introduce themselves.
Absolutely.
So that's one of my strategies.
Absolutely, that works really well. Anybody else want to share? What I do is I am not afraid. I do pick out the people that I want to meet. So let's say, I think I did it with a couple of you people. I walked up. Can I use you as an example again? Yes. I walked up. Can I just go back? And I said, "Hey, ladies, are you going to introduce me to him?" And so they introduced me because they've already got the conversation going. I already know that they don't know each other because I came around a minute ago. And then I kind of put him on the spot and said, "Okay, what are their names?" And you know what that did is I was just playing. I was just having fun with them. Now that's really easy for me to do. And I can start to read the group really well. And you're going to learn a little bit more about that in a minute. But I will walk up into a group and see if I can get a response from anybody in the group. Everybody here was open to me and what I was doing to introduce. They of course they were a little afraid I was going to come back and test them again afterwards, but they remembered me. Oh, she's the one that put me on the spot. You know, I mean, that's what I want to do. Is I want to do something to make myself memorable. Hopefully, it's something respectable with integrity. And going to make them think about me and my business. Because before I leave, I'm going to tell them who I'm with. But really, I'm going to learn more about them. So there's going to be some sort of connection. And I'm going to do the follow-up, which somebody else is going to teach you about. So working the room is not really as hard as it seems. We're going to give you some more tips. My encouragement would be, whether it's easy for you or hard for you, even if you go up and introduce yourself to just 2 people that you didn't know before you got there, that event is a success. And if you just, all you do is get their business card and then do some of the other things that we talked about today, that's going to be a step in the direction. And it's like everything else. The more you practice it, the easier it gets. And it becomes very natural. I know Joe and I can't walk into a room and not have 10 friends before we leave. It's just very natural for us and we enjoy it. And it will, if it's not enjoyable to you yet, it will become enjoyable to you. The great thing I love about networking is it's how I build my business and it's how I socialize. So it all works together for me because I do it a lot of hours a day. So it has to be fun. So that's really important. Okay, and our next speaker is Beth.